Hey guys, so today on Facts and Figures, we're going to be looking at another Tamashii Nations figure that, as much as I said I didn't want to fall down this rabbit hole, but Papa Gord took a tumble. Stay tuned. Hey guys, Papa Gord here again, and like I just said, yes, I fell down the rabbit hole after getting that Tamashii Nations Stormtrooper, the Archer, which I love looking at that thing every day, and I can totally see how you can kind of get a little hooked on the figures. Yeah, the price tag is pretty up there. But I will definitely say it's you're paying for the quality and just that type of a figure. So EB Games had a sale on Sunday that they picked up just a bunch of random stuff, and I think everything was 50% off. So you saw stuff like Moloch from the Black Series was $19.99 instead of $40. They had the Thor and Lady Sif 2-pack, the Marvel 10-year 2-pack, and I think regular price for them is $50, and they had it on for $25. So even $50, really, considering what some of the other stores were charging, like Walmart had like even a more higher markup on that, on a lot of those 2-packs. But anyway, so a lot of Funko Pops and some other stuff or whatever, and I guess I kind of missed because I get the odd early look at some of the sheets for like $5 Fridays and stuff like that. So I was kind of scrolling through the papers and didn't really notice anything. So I was like, wow, this is great, I'm not going to spend anything or what have you. And then I happened to go on Facebook, on one of the groups I belong to, and somebody had got one of the Royal Guards for on sale. Like, it was one of the things. So I was like, "Ooh, Royal Guard, that'd be awesome to have for my Star Wars collection. That'd be fantastic." So of course I start looking at everything, and no stores in my area had any. So I called my main store. They went and made a few phone calls to a few other places, and nope, nobody had any. But then of course my good buddy at my local EB was like, "Oh, well, I think the Iron Man one is on sale as well." Or was it War Machine? It was one of the two. So I was like, "Oh, really? Oh, okay." And I know one of the other locations has one. So she called for me, had it put aside, and then I took a quick drive, and that's kind of my secondary store, and poked in there, and they had Iron Man and War Machine. So, and considering the 50% off, so with that being said, so here is the, let's see if I butcher this one, the Koutetsu Samurai War Machine. Koutetsu. Sure, let's go with that. But yeah, like holy, some kind of whole lot of crazy going on. And there we go. And I'll just again open up the box real quick and just kind of show you. So again, gonna be a lot of reflection, but you can see right here. And then I do have another one floating around in here somewhere. 1, 2, 3. So you get 4. So you get 2 extra pairs of hands. Oh, there it is down there. As well as everything else that I already have attached to them. So we won't even bother looking at the rest of the box. But He's pretty heavy with everything on. So this is Tamashii Nation's Koutetsu Samurai War Machine, and he is packing a lot of firepower from a guy from years ago Japan, feudal Japan. Is that how you say it? Maybe, but yeah, he is. I still don't think I've actually looked at every single thing on him. They're just every little glance, there's something that stands out, and just, you know, he's got the samurai look, but it's also kind of I want to say steampunky, and I'll probably get crucified for that, but I just think with having, like, you know, like the flint, almost like a flintlock pistols, and you can, oh my god, that actually moves. Okay, so you got the hammer. Wow, okay, I'm gonna have to be super careful with that. See, like I said, always finding something new with these things, so that's really cool that moves. But I don't even know where to kind of begin. I guess we can go with his, like, steam, like, there's his jetpack, and again, lots of little details on that. And you snap. I wonder if these move. Oh my god, that moves too. Okay, there we go. So you got, like, his cannon, and what does he got? 2, 4, 6, 7. And you got like a 7-shot gun thing here, and you've got his you got double barrel, triple, double, rocking right there. Oh no, and you got one little barrel here, one little bit, so 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got 2 4s on either side. Oh, and those move as well. Holy cow! Sorry guys, we're finding out things together. So same thing. So all the hammers move. That's gonna make me even a little more careful with playing around with this one, especially being that small and that fragile. Holy crap! But yeah, he is, like, very cool looking. Like, kind of the bronze going on here on his chest plate. You got his yellow pendant, I guess. You know, the blue underneath all of his armor, and again, he's got his own sword as well. Nice wrap detail on that. And so he's just like the archer, but that's just, yeah, he is like so much. No, maybe we'll take that out. You know, he gets, you know, like, there we go, double jointed elbows, and like everything moves. So you want to really pose him up. You know, like his shoulder plates are all on hinges. And like even the head's got like just tons of range. I think if you can get it tucked, yeah, you can get it tucked in behind there, so you can kind of give him some more of an appearance with hiking his back, you know, arch his back, so kind of more of a flying type of stance or whichever. But you know, yeah, great movement. Even his like throat guard is got a hinge on it as well, and that's even fairly nice and soft and pliable. The rear neck guard piece as well. So if you do want to get it up in behind his rocket or his steam pack or whatever you want to call it. But you know, lots of waggle, great movement. I love this with the knee. That it's, you know, it looks like more clothing originally when you bend it, not like a big gap there. But again, same thing, like really good range, and really it's just the pant. He's just got very baggy pants there, or else he'd probably get a lot closer to his backside. And again, another figure that has an articulated toe joint, but it even looks like he's wearing sandals. He's got his loop in between his toe. Well, I guess, yeah, if the more closer you look at kind of the design, kind of got sandals going on there. But yeah, I mean, his posability is really good. Just, yeah, I honestly don't really know what else to say about him. I'm 2 for 2 so far. Very impressed with these. I can see, again, why people like the line, whether or not you like the Marvel. I wasn't too sure, because I'm like, really, what can you do with the Marvel figures? But again, have one in hand and see, because I mean, I've seen the Captain America one, and Iron Man, and Daredevil, Spider-Man, a few of the others, and it hasn't been enough of a wow factor for me. But again, now having in hand, I may continue to keep going down that rabbit hole with some of the Marvel. But if I don't, I'm more than happy with what I've already got already. So again, what did you guys think of them? I know in a couple of the comments from the Tamashii Nation Stormtrooper that I review that I did, there was I think 1 or 2 comments about a couple of people said that they had either the Iron Man and War Machine, or Spider-Man, I believe, maybe, and then another viewer has a lot of the Star Wars, was just getting to see C-3PO in as well. So yeah, these are solid. I recommend, if you're able to find these, and not the knockoffs or the KOs or whatever, but if you're able to get your hands on one for a good price, I totally recommend it. You will not be disappointed at all. Star Wars or Marvel, like these are fantastic. So with that being said, I'm gonna wrap this up. So comment, like, subscribe, share, all that usual YouTube mumbo jumbo. But yeah, let's get I don't know, should we set a like goal? I see other channels doing that. Can we get, I don't know, 50 likes on this video? Maybe I'm shooting too high, I don't know. We'll try for 50. Let's see how we do. But you know, if you're not subscribed, you know, consider subscribing. I do put out quite a bit of content, usually every day. Just again, like I said earlier, I do have some things that are kind of going on, so the videos are going to be still coming. So like, here's another one, just not going to be every day. Probably this week, hopefully back into next week, and then we'll get the ball rolling and get back onto some of the Black Series stuff, just so I can have video documentation on my collection, and I can go back and review them every once in a while. So again, guys, thank you so much for getting this far, and I hope we'll see you again very, very soon. Thanks again, eh?